What is the role and importance of a project manager when building a software venture? Is this role really necessary, or perhaps it's redundant? The answers to those questions are in this video. Clients often ask us, why do I need a project manager in my software project? Well, in short, a project manager is responsible for talking with clients and for overcoming all the obstacles throughout the project. My role as a PM is very business-oriented. I ensure projects are successful from a business standpoint. This means many versatile things like delivering the project on time and within the budget, avoiding spending more resources than needed, or properly aligning business priorities. My job also includes a great deal of collaboration. I coordinate client-facing communication, organize project deliverables, coordinate internal team resources, and research ways to make processes smoother for both my team and the client. It's always important to enter into a project agreement with a clearly defined scope and timeline. That is why I always set up clear collaboration rules once the project is started. I determine a communication process, set up weekly calls with the client, run daily stand-ups with the development team, create a project repository, and set up necessary time tracking tools. And of course, I share all this information and documents with everyone involved. What's more, as a project manager, I assign tasks to people and get status reports so that everyone knows if the project is on time and within the budget. Last but not least, when there is a roadblock, it is my job to figure out what is the real cause of it and what can be done to get back on track. The project manager at DevsData is very often also a business analyst and a product owner, all in one. This stems from the fact that we are a boutique software agency with a very customer-centric approach. We work very closely with our clients. That is why I often take the role of business analyst and together with the client explore his needs, vision, requirements, and priorities. We think together about what's the most important for the project, how to manage the budget, the hours, the developers, so that all these elements work perfectly together. We think of the core product features, collect users' feedback, and implement it as early as possible to maximize the chances of success. And to do all that, we run multiple in-depth brainstorming sessions, which result in insightful ideas and eventually a fully shaped digital product. Thus, I can firmly say that I also act as a product owner. And I very much like working so closely with the product itself, as I enjoy watching it grow. As a product owner, I am responsible for creating the product backlog, conducting daily stand-ups with my development team, determining the product's features, and leading demo sessions for the client. Being so hands-on with the product gives me a much deeper understanding of it. That way, I am more capable of proposing insightful changes and improvements to the client that are in line with his business needs. So I can firmly conclude that a PM at DevsData wears many hats. Another question that our clients often ask us is, how do you work during the development of the software projects? And my answer is transparently. At DevsData, we always ensure that the client has a full understanding and insight into the project and into what we are doing. Each client has access to all the project documents, timesheet, project repository. The work is focused on frequent communication and feedback gathering. We set up regular calls, at least once a week, usually twice a week, and send out daily email updates. I believe it is very important to upfront define the way of work so that the client feels safe, understood, and taken care of. That is something we always aim for. When it comes to methodology, we like to work in a combination of Scrum and Agile. We typically use one-week sprints, as it's easier and more effective to focus on delivering few smaller parts of the product at a time, instead of trying to develop the whole application at once. Thanks to such an approach, we are more flexible and can react much faster to any potential problems. I encourage you to have a look at other videos on our YouTube channel to learn how we work. You can also visit our website at devsdata.com.